pick locked in on the side of Giant X, which does confirm that the Varus goes mid, probably.
Very, very likely.
I don't know.
Maybe on mid.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what Varus is gonna build.
She's a police officer. She's done the math. Enemy jungler probably has it. Oh, but the engage on bot side. Good look from Jun. A lot of damage coming in for Noah already. Patrick forced to back away. Root will be solid to kick things off, but Razork still coming forward. The Root still hits, and Ignar gonna get taken down. Noah gonna finish off the job with a Foss Bomb and first blood for Fnatic.
That all things going the way of Fnatic here in this early game.
Yeah. And obviously for the Hwei, as long as he's got the mana, his kit just a little bit more flexible, but Jackie's still walking up to try to find the all-in. Varus damage still gross. Yes, heavily reliant on landing the Q, on getting those marks down, but if you ever do hit it, big damage to be traded back. Humanoid getting lower and lower. If this one hits, he's probably dead. So he's just gonna back up. Feels it. Feels the wind on his back there, but Razork already taking the objective here. So trade across the map, Dragon for 3 grubs. After that first kill, things have slowed down a little bit.
Energy still here for the crowd though. Oscar committing the ult.
Ulti, second dash in, stun onto the Antonio.
Looks like he just wants a bit of health back. Maybe also to push out this wave so he can get his, I say his base off. He has of course already invested in the Phage. I'm keeping my eyes on Juhan in mid here.
Juhan level 5, Humanoid no mana. Ooh, the Q flash! Nice play overall, just as he ticks over to level 6. We'll see if he tries to make a follow-up play happen on the bottom side because Noah's already getting aggressive onto Ignar. Clean kill in the mid lane for Juhan, balanced out by Fnatic in the 2v2 in bot lane.
These plates getting funneled into Noah. Of course, that 2k gold lead is a little deceptive because it's matched up against Patrick, who hasn't been farming this game, but what I can tell you is that this Corki is getting very strong and he's going to have an Infinity Edge on his base.
I mean, if he pops the coal too, he might have an Infinity Edge, boots too, to back it up.
I mean, that's a big buy, actually. I can just check how much gold he's sitting on. Right now, it's 1.7k, about to cross over to 1.8, especially if he gets this extra wave and the tower.
Remember, tower, first blood,
he's going to get the gold here too, right? I mean,
oh, but this man's just making money.
So you get the first tower blood too.
This is just the Wolf of Wall Street right here.
How much is this? This is what?
There he is.
725. Like, we press tab, and then you go to your AD carry. How does enemy Corki have Infinity Edge plus last whisper?
All right, well, there's a TP coming in the top lane. Varus is about to be here. They're really determined to shut Oscar down, of course. You know, he's got no flash in the back of the previous play, but Jackie's hits.
Yep, nice damage there from Jackie's. Oscar, if he could have just moved, there's a world where he could have killed Jackie's there, but the CC was more than enough to keep him locked down, which means that at the very least, Giant X will get something back. But they find themselves at a 3k gold deficit. Fnatic are likely going to get their first dragon of the game. And Noah really is the star of this show right now.
Noah's their rich friend.
Yes.
Of course, the armor concern is a very big one, because again, once Fnatic are in a position to start stacking it, things get a lot harder.
Here we go.
Engage onto Jun. Immediately the Ram God is called, and in the meantime, of course, Razork able to walk out to safety. Jun also retreating. Noah getting taken lower and lower, but it's Oscar. Double dashing over the wall. GX still standing tall. All their ultis burn. Jackie's waiting off to the side, looking for a good all-kill. Pull back from Humanoid. Good. The Maw there.
So well played by him. The Black Cleaver doing some work.
Oscar doing a ton of work. 1.5k gold lead again, despite that death. Serpent's Fang strong here, but the charge now coming in. Humanoid the one who's mounted up though, but the tower will fall, so he should be able to walk away. Good, well-timed root coming in from Patrick. That the scoreboard would indicate that he is sitting on right now. 4.2k gold lead, but he just, I think the range right now from the side of GX, especially the bar.
Oscar now maybe the target once more. You can see Giant X running full steam ahead.
Knock up there, call the Forge God, dash back. Juhan finding the lockup, Varus gonna follow. Senna coming in as well, and Jackie's. And credit to Jackie's, like this is a really solid poke Varus performance, and I think he's using the CC of his teammates beautifully well. Very often, the reason that poke Varus, Antonio can choose to ult maybe to try and delete the wave here, but instead he'll be happy for the 1-for-1 tower trade as Jackie's gonna break down the tower in the top lane. Tier 1 for tier 2.
And it's Giant X. I think they can kill this fast enough. The question is, can they get out?
Wants to go for the steal here, is close enough. GX have to be confident on the TP flank now coming in. 3k is getting lower. How much are they willing to bet on this fight? They're turning onto the backside and onto Jun in the meantime. Objective now taken away. Juhan managed to land this fight. The flash clear. Coming through from Oscar. Perfect. Dodges over a vault breaker. He didn't even need to see the Antonio running. Humanoid blinking health bar. But there is the Ivern. And there is the shielding. And Fnatic finding the fight.
They do fight.
And Juhan's now sticking around because he's like, wait a second. How long is this going to take? It will finally drop. Fnatic.
Giant X trying to find an angle.
Patrick, big poke landing onto him.
Here comes Juhan.
Warnall coming in, Juhan going over the wall, looking to shut down Noah. Noah now going to be in trouble, blinking health bar, but Antonio can't do it on his lonesome. Juhan goes in, but again the shielding, disgusting from Razork, buys far too much time. 3 members standing strong from Giant, severing bolt, connecting onto Ignar. Fnatic losing 2, traded back for 2 on the top side of the map, but the tier 2 dropping in favor of FNC.
It's a good engage from Giant X. When you're at a deficit, going even is a great position to be in, but these objectives are still going to fall. They don't quite have the resources to keep them all alive, and another tier 2 will follow. Oscar needs to be careful.
Jackie's does good damage. Oscar, as Hysteric's passive popped, he will just die. My God, Jackie's finished. Juhan looking for the miracle flank.
Humanoid trying to go back to base and do the TP play once again. Oscar has his available, but he's very slowly healing up. He can't afford to face check that.
Ignar gonna TP back in. Humanoid gonna TP back in.
Dragon not been studied yet. Juhan stuck in the pit. He needs to get out of there.
What is the angle? This is such a messy fight. Ignar incredibly tanky. They're throwing Daisy into the pit. Good. Jun's still low. Celestial opposition taken out. Oscar off to the side, but the turn.
Awkward.
They have to be careful not to get caught in the choke, but now it's Oscar who has to flash. Good damage coming through. Severing Bolt to spot them out. Fist already taken down. And now he falls. Perfect start for GX. Fnatic are going to try to focus down the objective, try to get something back here. GX need to get more. Juhan desperate to get in the pit. Razork already on the way out, and it's the Antonio on the flank. Unstoppable goes in, finds the knockup, and GX descend upon them. The arrow over the wall, the rooted target. Jackie's unstoppable.
It's still 3 men.
Ignar going to isolate himself. Jackie's still fine. They haven't taken away the Edge of Night. Really need to pop that spell shield. The upfront poke, not too reliable. The Antonio getting eager to kick things off. Humanoid pokes, good damage, and he goes down! It was the pillar from the Ornn to finish the job. The lethality bars, this is terrifying. Jackie's off to the side. The engage now coming through. Noah trying to find the 1v1. Noah trying to pop him. The damage from Corki is massive, but finally the shielding is there. Instantly he retreats back into the raiding arms of his team. Patrick getting lower and lower. Oscar body blocking for the carry there. And it's all now falling apart, but Juhan kills Noah. It's crucial for the side of GX. Traded back now. Oscar still standing. Support, jungle, top, together, trying to turn this play back.
It's a 2-for-1 overall in favor of Giant X. They're keeping things interesting as their poke is doing serious work. Fnatic
using the Sentinel ult to get a bit of vision, but they don't see Jun. They don't see
They're
Humanoid.
gonna flip this.
Crucially, the arrow from Varus could try to steal it all away. Juhan goes in, but he doesn't get the job. Noah manages to get the objective, and the jungler goes down. GX.
But with no Juhan, no smite. Jun looking for an engage.
Humanoid in trouble now. The poke is big. Jun, the immediate follow-up. It's clean to the mid lane. Giant X sticking around far too long. And Fnatic might use this wave to end it here.
I mean, Jackie's has to go back to base immediately, but 5 members strong. Juhan will respawn, but they've got the Baron buff and they have the Nexus in their eyes.
One last desperate hold. Jackie's and the Antonio here, but the poke, the Ivor makes this feel impossible. Oscar not even getting the chance to use a single ability, just wants to stop Jackie's from pressing Q, and he will succeed in doing so. Juhan cut down in the blink of an eye. Fnatic taking the win over GX in a 37-minute nail-biter.
A valiant fight from Giant X. Their poke comp was proving difficult for Fnatic to find the engages that they